for dramatic Hollywood effect.
Right, if we sneak in, thanks mate, appreciate it.
The stupid things you do when you're tired. G'day YouTube, welcome to day one of our summer trip this year. Call it the Sturgis Trip. We're not going up for Sturgis, we're going up early so we can get in some of those good rides, those good roads, see what happens when it's not the bike event. Been to plenty of motorcycle rallies and we were super keen to just go see the area. We've never been to South Dakota, quite a few states on this trip. So we'll fill you in a little bit more as we get going on some of the things to look out for, but it's going to be an epic 16 days, between 4,000 and 5,000 miles probably, all in. So you might ask the question, dear YouTube viewer, what is Drop Bear Moto doing in Vancouver Airport, starting off a ride from Florida to Wyoming, South Dakota? Well, it's all for Hollywood dramatic effect. First challenge on this trip is I've got to get from Vancouver home. So I'm going to leave here about 7 p.m. this evening, fly to Seattle, sit there for a few hours, and then I do the red eye through to Orlando, drive an hour to home to the Space Coast. Pick up my bike, and then Mrs. DBM or Mrs. Drop Bear Moto and I will hit the road, and we've got to get as close to Paducah in Kentucky as we can by Saturday night. So we'll start the trip Friday. It's about 880 miles to Paducah in Kentucky. So we'll try and knock off, I don't know, about half, 440 miles that first day and 440 miles the second day. Take it nice and easy to start. So that's the goal. So for dramatic Hollywood effect, we'll see, can Richard make it from Vancouver? Will they let him back through customs in the US, which was actually a little bit tricky last time for me? Will he get some sleep on the red eye and be fresh as a daisy to jump on his bike and ride 400 odd miles? Will the weather delay us even getting out of here and getting to Florida? Will the weather delay us in Florida? Thousands of questions to ask, lots of dramatic effect. So jump with me on this challenge as first of all we try and get home to start the trip. Okay, so we made it through immigration. I think I said customs before, but we made it through immigrations. I'm cool with customs. They don't have a problem with me. I should clarify though, last time I went through, I forgot some documents I needed in immigration, so they were pretty stern with me and warned me never to do that again. So made sure that went smooth this time. Little over 12 hours now until kickstands up. Still in Vancouver, as you can see. So got to get home, got to get some sleep, got to get on the bike. So plenty more dramatic footage to go. Will he sleep through the night? Okay, looking a little worse for wear. It was only a 30-minute flight from Vancouver to Seattle. In Seattle now, but been hanging here for 4 hours. It's 11 p.m, coming up on 11 p.m. Pacific time, so about 2 a.m. East Coast time. I'll land at 8 a.m. the other side. Can I get enough sleep to hop on a motorcycle and ride 400 miles tomorrow? I'll see you on the other side and tell you all about it. Okay, so as you can see, made it through to Orlando. About an hour to get to our place now. It wasn't a bad flight. Probably managed to sleep about five and a bit hours, so got some sleep, which is good. I'm gonna grab a coffee now. Gonna be loading up on caffeine today, but don't feel too bad. So first part of the mission accomplished. Just got to get back to home, get showered, Coffee, coffee, coffee. Get on the bike. You'll see some bikes soon in the video. I won't keep wasting your time. Hot minute with no talking. Got home, packed up last little bits we had to do, and then hit the road. So we're shooting today. The goal over the next 2 days is really to get to Paducah in Kentucky, where we're going to meet Tom and Sandy, 2 other riders coming with us. So this bit is really all about crunching miles. It's 880 miles to get there, split it in 2 ways. We've got 2 days, so we're shooting for at least 440 today if we can, depending on tiredness, because we are pretty tired. That would be Macon, Georgia. So we're trying to make it to Macon. Yeah, that's about 440. I think we've done about 140 already, so about 300 miles to go. So making really good time. A little bit of traffic just on the Florida Turnpike before, because Sticky Beakers just had to stop and watch a crash. But apart from that, it's pretty boring. It's not a lot of footage, but we'll hop it up there and make as much time as we can today. So you probably just watched that footage and are wondering, what's going on there? What is going on there?
I got pulled over.
Who got pulled over? Why would you have gotten pulled over?
Because you were leading.
Oh, but who got pulled over? So we were shooting in and out around some trucks. I shouldn't say we were shooting around. We put the hammer down to clear some traffic.
A car cut me off, so we had to...
Yeah, we had to split, and it was...
Unfortunately, I was in the left lane.
Yeah, and because we did that, the flashing lights appeared, so we pulled in. I think I got a little bit of the footage there. They were really nice, though, weren't they?
Nice.
Yeah, they did the right thing, and they just said, look, hey, you got to be careful out here, obviously, which we are. And they were both riders themselves and said, look, you know, if you do, you can decide to brake or hammer down when you get surrounded like that. And if you hammer down, you run the risk of getting a ticket. But that time we got away. So we were very lucky and appreciative. They couldn't have been nicer, and they handled it really well. And yeah, that was that was what just happened there. So I don't think we would have gotten that treatment in Australia, to be honest. So we were kind of lucky that was in the US. Look, and a lot of people wouldn't get that treatment anyway, so we were just lucky all round. Yes. So they were great. They were, you know, really did the right thing. Very friendly, very nice, and you know, they were doing the job.
Very professional.
Yeah. So a bit of an anticlimax there. It's, you could, you know, seen Lavina towed off in a paddy wagon would have been funny, but she's a smooth criminal. So we decided to push on through to the other side of Atlanta, and of course when you push things, now my map's broken. We've taken a detour in what is probably one of the nicest suburbs of Atlanta, so that's awesome. But cruising around at 10:44 at night, probably not the best time to see these beautiful homes, and right about now we just love to be in a hotel. So we'll see how we go, if we can get back there. I'm using the bike's shitty sat-nav. I don't know why I've lost connectivity. I really needed to be in at 10:30 when we originally planned and be tucked up in bed by now. And this red light's taking forever. Holy shit. When things go sideways, they go sideways. I don't know what's blocked now. I've got this shitty map. I think we're going to turn left up here, but it looks like every man and his dog is. No one's moving. Yeah, I think we're going to go right. You reckon just come up the middle? Right there?
Mind if we sneak in? Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. What a shit fight.
Terrible.
I did the same thing.
Yeah. Stupid things you do when you're tired. So this is all my own stupid fault. Doing all that dramatic shit at the beginning of the video. Now my readers have broken. So I'm about to book into a hotel room, and I can't even do that because I can't read. This is because I did that silly bullshit, dramatic, which it is partly true, right? The problem is when you're tired, you make stupid decisions. We pulled off for a beautiful lunch just shy of Macon. A beautiful dinner, sorry, just shy of Macon. Friend recommended that area. I forget what it was now, but we went to a place called The Pond, right on the river. It was beautiful. Had awesome fish, vegetables for dinner, very light. And then we're sitting there and we're like, oh, I feel really refreshed now. If we run 2 hours, we can get north of Atlanta, St. Marietta area. You know, otherwise we're 15 minutes to Macon, which was the original plan. So instead of making the smart decision, pulling in, having an early night and getting on the road early, we thought we'll beat all the morning traffic, get north of Atlanta. We'll be there at 10:30, we'll be in bed by 11, no problems. So now it's 11:16. The kind people in this hotel are letting us park our bikes under the cover here, which is awesome. So at least we got that going for us. It's pretty busy, but I don't have a booking here yet, and I'm trying to get onto that now through the app. So let's just hope they've got rooms, otherwise we're north of Atlanta looking for a room somewhere. I took one exit too early. I sort of knew roughly the area. One exit too early, and ended up in this beautiful estate, but driving around swearing and screaming at Lavina because my map died. When one thing goes wrong, everything does. Anyway, we're here, we're safe. I'll update you as whether we get checked in the room.